guys, what's up? It's been a while since I made this kind of simple update video for you. Last time I met up with a friend was literally last year. So I'm so happy to have you guys to talk to. So everything that happened on this channel since last year was honestly so overwhelming. For those of you who are new on my channel, a little recap. Last year I had a 1-year contract to work with the Korean embassy in Berlin, and there was always something new and bigger coming up so fast. I had an interview with Eric Nam for my channel, and I was able to film with Monster X twice while being able to travel to my favorite country multiple times throughout the year. Also, we saw BTS live in London and in Korea, and all of this was just so crazy. While it was all so amazing and I'm extremely grateful for all these opportunities, it was also very stressful at times. I remember one time Dongin just passed out because of exhaustion in front of our hotel room after traveling from London to Berlin to film for the embassy and interview Eric Nam while barely being able to rest and sleep. And also the first Monster X interview in Korea, where we got told 2 days before the actual interview that it's gonna happen. And Dongin already booked his flight back to Germany. So we had to prepare the whole interview overnight, and it was my first time being alone in Korea, and I really just tried to survive and interview this amazing K-pop group. I seriously don't know how I did that despite being socially not that great. For this year we also had many exciting projects planned. For example, traveling to Hong Kong, Japan, New York and Korea, of course, working with different sponsors and brands. And of course it was all cancelled for now due to the pandemic. Now during quarantine I finally had the time to process, and at the same time all the stress from throughout the year kind of hit me at once, which made me feel a little burned out in retrospect. So I used the past months to really try and focus on my mental health. I'm still trying to kind of find a work-life balance because I tend to not care for myself and get this tunnel vision when working on projects. Being self-employed and mostly working from home, you easily forget when it's time to stop working. What really works well for me personally is meditation and hypnotherapy. It both helps me a lot to calm down and reach just parts of my subconsciousness that I usually don't have access to. Right now I have video calls with my hypnotherapist every few weeks, which helps me a lot to have a clear view on certain things. I feel like working on yourself is an ongoing process, so I think it feels great to have different sources of help. I also try and take more time off social media. Now that our channel is suddenly blowing up, I feel like I have to produce more videos for you guys. I finally decided to get some help with editing, and that takes a lot of weight off my shoulders. You might have noticed that the editing in our last video was intensely funny. Friend Ilbom is helping me with editing my videos from now on. It always takes me ages to cut and edit the videos, while also trying to manage all the other projects. So I hope we'll be able to upload more frequently from now on. And I saw that some of our new subscribers are still confused as to where we live. Right now we live in Germany. We considered moving to Korea last year, but we came to the conclusion that it's impossible for us at the moment. Our dogs are quite old. Bobby turned 15 years last month, and for them flying to Korea would be way too stressful if they would even make it. Another reason is that we do value private space, and obviously in big cities like Seoul, it's a very rare and expensive good. I think for a house of this size you'd have to pay an insane amount of rent that we can't afford right now. So even if we decide to move to Korea in the near future, we'd probably look for a place in a less busy area or city near Seoul, where rent is also cheaper. We also considered Daegu, which is a bit further away from Seoul, because most of Dongin's family lives there. So yeah, we'll see about that. But anyways, we really enjoy our life here in Germany right now, with the doggies, the cats and the quail. And I'm currently finally working on finishing my driver's license. I have my exam in 2 weeks, and we already bought a car which will arrive next week and I'm super excited. So yeah, wish me luck that I'll pass. And business-wise, there is a lot happening in the moment. In 3 weeks on 19th June, I'll be launching my own piece of jewelry for you guys, and I can't wait for you to see it and to wear it and to look super pretty with it. So mark your calendars, 19th June. And of course I will give you some more information on that on my Instagram. I also worked on a little merch collection, but due to delivery delays during this pandemic, I postponed the launch and will use that time to extend the collection. So definitely leave in the comments which kind of merch you'd like to have. For example, clothes, stationery, bags, phone cases, or whatever comes to your mind. And also we plan to rent an office together soon, which is really exciting. So look forward to some office decoration vlogs. We'll obviously not be able to travel to Korea for a while now, and I'm not really sure whether this will change this year. Technically we could fly to Korea, but we'd have to go into a 2-week quarantine in and out. And I also think that long distance traveling right now without an urgent reason would be quite irresponsible. So we'll stick with our home content for a while, and I'm really glad that you guys seem to enjoy it very much. So I think that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for all of your support and look forward to what's coming in the future. So I see you guys in the next video. Bye!